Today I'm going to tell you a story. So about 10 years ago, Microsoft released one of my favorite products that I've ever owned. It was the Microsoft Surface RT. So this thing ran this very strange version of Windows. It was like, pretty decent sized tablet. It was small and it had this touch cover on it, and it wasn't a real keyboard. It was this touch sensitive thing with these buttons, and it was one of the first products that I had that people saw and they were like, man, what is that? I've never seen anything like that before. And that kind of started my whole fascination with tech. I mean, I was an early adopter of a lot of things before that. I was one of the first people in my family to have a smartphone. I had the Motorola Zoom when that came out, Nexus 7 tablet, but the Surface was very new and very, very different. Microsoft thought, what if we took the best parts of a tablet, combine it with the best parts of a laptop, and then gave it the worst possible operating system we could. And that was kind of the story of the first Surface. It ran, like I said, Windows RT, and it was this very, very weird version of Windows 8. It ran on an ARM chip, which at the time was only seen on cell phones and, mobile tablets. Not something that you do work on, not a desktop class operating system. So it had a bunch of compromises that for me as a college student really didn't matter that much because I used it to write papers. Yes, I wrote papers on the little touch cover. I used it to browse the web. I used it for, content consumption. I think I watched an entire season of Breaking Bad on the thing in a car ride one time. Anyway, look, at the time, it was one of the coolest devices I had ever seen. I followed every rumor and every drop of information for that thing for months. And the day that it came, I got it the day it was released. I got the express shipping. I was in my dorm room and I opened it up and I just could not believe what was in front of me. This device that I waited for so long was finally here. And I kept that thing for a long time. I'm always one to trade in my devices to kind of get the new thing, but I really enjoyed my Surface for a very, very long time. And that was 10 years ago. 10 years since that Surface RT came out. And look, Microsoft has come a long way since then. That was 2012 when that came out. That Microsoft under Steve Ballmer versus this Microsoft now are two very, very different beasts. So it begs the question, what has 10 years of innovation done to the Surface line? Has it changed the form factor? Has it splintered in anything? And it's done a lot. Well, number one, we know we had the original Surface RT, and then we had the Surface Pro. Then we had the Surface Pro 2, Pro 3, Pro 4, and the RT line kind of went away for a while. They didn't really focus on Windows on ARM that much. Then as time went on, we had the reintroduction of the ARM chips with the Microsoft Surface X in 2019, which was a cool device, but didn't really get very great reception, and Windows on ARM wasn't great. There was a second generation of that, and now there's the Surface Pro 9 that has the SQ3 chip in it. Then there's also the Surface Pro 9s with Intel and, your standard Surface fare. The Surface line has become very diverse now. You have the Surface Pro, the Surface Go, the Surface Laptop, the Surface Laptop Go, the Surface Studio 2 Plus, I think it is. You've got the Surface Book and then the Surface Laptop Studio. There's so many Surface devices now that came from that one original device. So today, 10 years later, have picked up the newest Surface Pro, and we're going to take a look at it right here. I can't tell you how excited I am to have this thing. I've worked on Surfaces both personally and professionally all through the years. I had the RT, the 4, the one that they just called the Surface Pro, I think it was like the 5 or 6, the 7, the laptop, the Surface Go, the Surface Laptop Go, and now we're here at the Pro 9. So let's take a look. I don't think I'm going to need an unboxing knife because we got some pull tabs on here, and I also got a couple accessories over here to the side. So let's go ahead and crack it open and see what we got. Now, this is the 128 gigabyte, 8 gigs of RAM i5 model in platinum. Many memories of opening Surface devices over the years, and it's always fun. One thing that I loved about the first Surface was the packaging of the RT. I mean, it was just phenomenal. So let's see how they keep up with that over the years. Well, the box is very hard to get into, so that's one thing. Jeez. All right, here we go. And there we go. A nice, very, very thin, very sleek platinum Microsoft Surface. We'll set that over to the side for a moment. And we got the fun literature packet we're never going to look at, and the charger. Now, it wouldn't be fair to do a Microsoft video without penalizing them for not putting the keyboard or the pen or both in the box, but you know, that's just the way it is. So here we go, the Surface charger. It's mostly unchanged from the beginning. This is obviously shaped a little different, but the general idea is the same. It's a MagSafe-esque charger for the Surface. So we will put that right over here. And before we get to the Surface itself, I know dramatic pause, I want to look at a couple accessories that I picked up with it. Number one, we have the blue signature keyboard. Best Buy is having a deal right now, and I got this for free when I purchased my Surface. I don't know how that happened, but there you go. And of course, everybody knows this. Surface has the Alcantara fabric on their accessories. So here we go. Let's take a look at this signature keyboard. Again, the design has mostly remained the same since the beginning, but some of the functions have changed. There we go. That is, in fact, a Surface keyboard. This is the sapphire color. All right, there you go. Next, we have another keyboard. Now this, they finally made a bundle. This is the signature keyboard with Slim Pen 2 bundle. So we got the pull tab. We'll open it up. Yeah, there we go. And we will take a look at this. Pop this open. And there it is. Surface keyboard with the Slim Pen 2 right in its little magnetic charging deck. Awesome. All right. We're going to put that aside. And now for the main event, we've got the Surface itself. Absolutely stunning. And here we go. You know what I always say, the cleanest it will ever be in its entire life. There it is. The Surface Pro 9. Oh, there I am. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have some extra coverage of this coming up soon, but for now, that is the Surface Pro 9 with the Surface signature keyboard with Slim Pen 2 in platinum and sapphire. I will see you guys next time.